Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Gina again. Today I am doing another abstract mixed media piece, and I taped my edges of my page with washi tape. I found that's the one that works best, and again I'm experimenting with mixing colors, limited colors, and I'm really enjoying this process. I'm using a palette knife here just to apply the paint, something different. I've mixed paint before, but doing it like this, it's so refreshing for me, and it just makes me feel really happy to create all sorts of new shades just from adding white or adding black or adding one other color. It's so fascinating for me. So this is me just experimenting with trying to create different shades and also trying to use limited colors. And as I'm doing this, I try not to think too much. I just go with the flow. I think about what looks nice to me, and after I put a layer down, my brain might say, maybe you could try this color, might look good with it, or this space looks too blank, so let's add some paint here, or this is too much here, so let's kind of cover it up a little bit but not too much. Those are the thoughts that go through my head when I'm doing this. That, and I'm happy to be painting because it also helps me de-stress. So now I'm using a brush to just kind of push those colors back because they're really strong. It's not what I intended, but as well I'm still trying to add and smooth out the different colors. This is a charcoal pencil. Just gonna add some marks. And the reason that I'm holding it like this is because I'm trying not to do it kind of deliberate. Obviously when you hold a pencil to write, you would hold it closer to the tip, and you're making very specific marks, or if you're drawing. But because I just want it to be quote unquote random, I'm holding it towards the end and just moving my hands however. So I am trying now to also push back those layers, and I know that it's gonna smudge, but at the same time I didn't want it to be dark, but the charcoal is making it dark when I add the white. So I wanted to push it back with white, but I didn't want it to end up being so dark. So that's why I'm going over it again with the white paint. I'm using white acrylic paint to try and brighten it and not make it look so dingy. In my mind it was looking dingy. So now I'm adding some collage papers, and I decided to try using collage papers going across instead of down, which apparently I do a lot. I didn't realize until I was looking over some of my videos. And that's how I apply paint too. I realized up and down instead of it's very interesting. So many interesting things you learn about yourself. I'm also using this palette. This palette knife. Is it called? Yes, this palette knife that you would use in the kitchen. So it's rubbery. So because it's rubbery, it's nice. And it moves the paint nicely. I find it feels nice. So I'm just adding some other marks, trying to blend the papers into the page by kind of making it feel connected. So adding some of the same colors that's on the page onto the collage papers helps me. In my eyes, it looks and feels connected when I do that. Or if I kind of try to blend the edges into the page. now I'm trying to brighten up some areas, and because I realize I don't leave a lot of white space as well. So I'm trying to put back white space, even though I know it's better to leave it, but it's hard for me to leave it. So I'm trying to bring back in some white areas while still showing. I really wanted that center strip to show. That's why I keep going back over it and erasing. But I'm trying to bring back in the white space and trying to blend. And I found it was missing some green. So I'm adding the lighter shade of it, and I'm wiping it because I don't want it intense. I just wanted like a nice hint of color on the page, not this intense blob of green. So I'm just gonna go back and forth adding and taking away, which is quite enjoyable. I'm using a wet wipe to do this, a baby wipe. Now I'm trying to decide what next to do, and I'm using the charcoal pencil again, and I decided to make the center stand out. So I'm drawing a type of circle, and here I was trying to kind of blend it, but then again it looks really gray and dingy, and I really didn't like it, so I had to keep going back and forth because I was trying to blend it out, but it just spread and got really gray and dingy, and that's not what I wanted. So I just back and forth, add, take away, which is kind of fun. And my brushes are dry, they're not wet, so sometimes I'll switch because one would be drier than one, and I could use that to spread it. And here I've decided that that's it. I don't want to add anymore. So that's the end of my page. I actually love it. And thank you so much for watching. I would love to know what you think. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!